Hello everyone, happy Halloween. Ahead of tomorrow's class, I'm just making the petri dishes that we're going to use to grow some microorganisms. So I ordered my petri dishes from Amazon and I accidentally ordered the really tiny ones. So we're just going to use the really tiny ones. It won't really make a difference as it is just me who will be swabbing. So I have 5 of these little guys and I'm just gonna make the nutrient that goes into the plates. So normally you would use agar, but it's quite expensive and difficult to get. So we're just gonna use a simpler method using some gelatin. So what we're gonna need today is some water, a beef stock cube, gelatin, and sugar. That is pretty much it. So first of all, I'm just going to get some water. I have about 100 ml of water here and I'm just going to bring this to the boil. Okay, that is now boiling. So as we are trying to make these petri dishes into a sterile environment, we have to make sure that my environment for making these is clean. So I just cleaned down the kitchen with some antibacterial kitchen spray. And I thoroughly washed my hands with antibacterial soap, and everything I'm using here was just cleaned with antibacterial dish soap. So that is just starting to boil. I'm going to take my stock cube. So the stock cube provides the nutrients that the microorganisms like. The sugar provides sugar. I'm just going to do about 1/4 of this, just about that much. Pop that in, maybe a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to take about 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. That much. And then gelatin. And the gelatin provides the solid medium for which the microorganisms can grow on. That is about 1/2 teaspoon there. Okay, this is really starting to boil. So I'm just gonna keep mixing this until it is all homogenized, and then I will show you what it looks like. Okay, my mixture has just come to the boil. It is kind of just some brown looking liquid. I'm gonna continue to boil it for about a minute, and then I'm gonna let it cool for about 10-15 minutes, making sure that it's still liquid, but not that it's hot too, not that it's too hot that it won't melt these. And while I'm waiting for that to cool, I'm going to go and sterilize these the best I can at home. So I'm going to dip them in some hot water, some nearly boiling water with a little bit of Milton in it, which is used to sterilize babies' bottles, because that is the best form of sterilization I can do here in my kitchen. So I'll be back when that is done. Okay, some time has elapsed. The mixture has cooled down and I have just filled my wee petri dishes. You can see there. I'm gonna let these cool for a while on the counter, and then I will transfer them to the fridge once they've kind of set a little bit. Storing them in the fridge overnight will help to ensure that if there's any microbes still in the plates, that they won't grow, because the cold in the fridge stunts their growth. I also forgot to mention at the start, scientists always keep their hair tied up, and we try not to have any loose sleeves that will be hanging down. That's why I'm in a t-shirt with my hair tied up. That is to make sure my hair doesn't get stuck in this, that doesn't go on fire, that kind of thing. That is pretty much it. I will see you guys when these plates are set. I will show them to you tomorrow in class, and then we will swab some fun, dirty locations and see what grows.